Hey friends, today we are making some fake cupcakes. We will be making some for Halloween and Christmas, but you can make these for any holiday theme, a party, anything like that. They're very customizable. I got this cupcake mold on Amazon. I'll have that linked for you in the comments, as well as everything else that I'm showing in the video today. And I'm going to use some air dry foam clay from Glitz and Glue in light pink. And I'm going to pop that in the mold and stick it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes. Since this is such a deep mold, it just makes it easier to pop the clay out without having any imperfections on it. So then I'm going to take a styrofoam ball. Here I'm just using what I have, but normally I would just take a regular styrofoam ball from Dollar Tree, cut that in half, and that's what we're going to use for the top of our cupcake. Here are some Easter Bunny ones I did in these cupcakes also, so like I said, they're very customizable. Next, I'm taking a toothpick and gluing that into the cupcake base. And before we put the styrofoam on top, let's cover it with the clay. It's just easier that way, in my opinion, to cover it first before we attach it to the cupcake. So I'm rolling out some black Bose clay from Amazon, and then I'm going to cut off the excess on the bottom just so it doesn't stick up too high. You want to cut it off and make it as flush as possible. So once you get done cutting the excess off and smoothing it out, then we're going to go ahead and attach that to the top. Next, I'm taking some fake sprinkles in black, pink, and white, and then I have this fun mix from my friend Susan. Thank you so much, Susan. I love these sprinkles. I've been using them a lot lately. I've been using them in my shakers and all kinds of things. So I went ahead and used some Aleene's Clear Gel Tacky Glue. You can use Mod Podge also, and right at the rim there, cover that so we don't have that ugly edge. So that's what I'm doing, adding glue, and we're going to add those sprinkles. And then I'm taking my cute wax pen from my friend Sam from Comey's Crafting Corner. She makes these. They're so fun for adding your sprinkles and rhinestones. And so once you have all the sprinkles you want to add, then I'm going to take some glitter from Glitz and Glue, and I'm extra fine and white diamond. And then I'm just getting the excess glitter off here because when your clay is wet, the glitter will stick to the clay. So if you don't like that, I would maybe wait until your clay is dry. I'm just super impatient. So I love this tray. I was using that to put my sprinkles back. And now I'm going to take some black clay again, and we're going to roll a ball. And then as you see here, I'm rolling kind of like a teardrop. And you can use a triangle cookie cutter, but I'm not really sure if I have one in that size. So I just went ahead and shaped it with my fingers. So by doing a teardrop, it kind of gives you that triangle shape for the cat ears. Then I cut a toothpick in half and I inserted the clay over the toothpick. Next, we're going to make the tail. So I always start off with the ball first. I was trying to find the front of my cat. And I'm going to roll out the worm and to make the tail. And at first I was making it where it comes out on the side. And I thought I'd just leave this in the video to give you an idea. So I changed my mind. I'm going to cut it off here, as you see. And I'm going to have it where the tail comes up toward the top of the cupcake. Now, the same way you made the ears, we're going to do it in pink and just make it smaller for the inside of the cat ear. Next, we're going to put a white bow on her because I put bows on pretty much everything that I make, but of course it's optional. It's totally up to you. And I'm just using some white air dry clay for this part and a mold from Amazon. And once again, I'll have that linked in the comments. And once you get that on there, then you can decide what you want to put in the middle of your bow. And I decided to use one of those sprinkles from that sprinkle mix. Then I added a little bit of glitter there and she was done. And here's how she came out. I hope you guys enjoyed making her with me. Now we're going to go ahead and make a Christmas gingerbread one. So I made the base the same way and the top, just used different colors. I added pastel sprinkles around the rim there. And now I'm using a flour cookie cutter to make a dripping on the top. You could also just go around with a white worm if you wanted, like you would see on a gingerbread. Then I rolled out a white worm and a brown worm, and we're going to roll those together, like twist them together, and then roll it into a circle. And I thought this was a cute touch. I had made a gingerbread lollipop like that one time, and I thought it came out really cute. So that's where I got the inspiration for this cupcake. So once again, use toothpicks to attach the clay. Then I used that same bow mold, but used a different bow of choice and used some teal clay. And then I found some cute cabochons that I got from Kome's Crafting Corner to put in the middle. I thought it was a cute touch since it was Candyland. Might as well add some little fake candies on there. And then, of course, the bows needed some glitter. And that's it. And then this cutie gingerbread cupcake was done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Make sure you're following, and I'll see you guys on the next one.